then...
Oh, Chains of Corruption land. Oh no, Faker's just dead. Will is going to grab that kill.
On the map, you're getting kind of dragged around. Faker just face-checking the brush, not even suspecting that someone might be hiding in there. Morgan again falling behind. We saw last game, they didn't really deter Morgan at any point as Faker.
Yeah, there's the Dominus. Chovy does have his ultimate available as the Haymaker. He was just holding onto it. Just going to walk it out. Faker knew that he couldn't really go too aggressive there, and no flashes for either of these mid laners. Chovy wants to be able to get some of this experience, but knows that there is some looping coming down here as Willa turns up, try and at least play some interference. Will look to try and deny whichever plates T1 are going to go for as Chovy, Pit Grit, helping him out here. Vista's going to move up as well. Did move over a ward, but knew that he did. A Solar Flare comes down and he's just dead. Carrier is able to pick that one up actually. And
I want to see T1 force Hanwha Life into situations where they need to actually engage in 5v5s.
Oh, phenomenal spear there from Willa. As Faker does slice his way over the wall. Shirley now under fire. Some of these spears are landing. Death now getting into position as Canna. His position's known. Dominus has to be popped, and Carrier dives on in there. Instant devour there onto Death, who's now getting out, trying to get the damage down. Chovy in a lot of trouble, gets the face breaker. Haymaker doesn't land onto the cannon, but he does manage to get the kill as now Carrier trying to get out of there. Blast Cone gets him to relative safety, but Death has a piercing arrow as Faker looks to try and get a dice available, and I believe he did, but didn't need to use it. As Shirley was taken down and picked up by Canna. With excessive setup around this area, they're definitely going to be very strong as Chovy just going to eat a few abilities here from Owner, and there's the Hextech ultimatum towards the bottom side. We've got Hanwha Life Esports fighting around Canna as in goes Chovy. Looks to try and take him down. The Haymaker is going to be avoided there by the stopwatch from Canna as in goes Willa. Immediately two are executed as now Faker exhausted as he tries to get into the back line. And the Chains of Corruption ring true as well. It's a double kill. The curtain call means about 0 here for T1 as Hanwha. They win a fight and now move towards the Drake.
And then that's that. As this is a trap.
Yep, they've set it up here onto Morgan. Let's see how well he navigates the situation.
Does he know?
Well, he now does, as the hook shot will come down, but he goes golden. There's the flash to get him over the wall. Owner now trying to chase after him. He gets himself a bit of a shield, but that is going to be the Camille going down. Death is going to take a bit of damage there. The Drake not as angry just yet as Chovy. Now looking to fight Faker. You can see it's a lot of damage out of this set as Faker is going to try and take the fight to him. Oh my goodness, Carrier's just dead. The showstopper lands onto Faker and Chovy is looking for this 1v1, finds the face breaker, and he will just take down Faker now. Canna gets exhausted and just tries to lightning rush his way out, and Hanwha are still looking to chase, but they've taken 2 down. They should be able to take the Mountain Soul, and this game is really starting to blow away from T1.
The stakes are so big here, right? Because if T1 lose this, that means as a Gen G fan, you're ecstatic. Because if Gen G then finds the 2-0 over Nongshim in the next series, Gen G get a bye.
They're second. It's crazy.
It's insane. They're 5th at the moment.
Oh man. This swing will just be ludicrous as well as, this is the Pope. This is the danger. As Chovy as well, I mean, he's built for exactly this 1v1,
oh, yeah,
right?
You never win that. I mean, Faker's trying to set up, right? Like, he knows when he starts that either he's trying to zone Chovy, so the rest of his team can actually make a play, or they're looking for the collapse.
All of the vision in this Baron pit.
Oh, goodbye.
Yeah, Canna.
Oh.
Okay, Morgan's going to cancel it.
I mean, it doesn't matter. If they go for him, they have to go in, otherwise he just kills
good stun.
Karma.
Hextech ultimatum comes in immediately. It's the Zhonya's and the slicing Maelstrom, but still don't know whether you win this. There's another hook shot comes through, doesn't get the stun. Tactical sweep misses, and the flash forward from Guma will secure the Camille. But now, there are 2 that are missing from this area. Showstopper comes on through, and immediately the Graves is just dead. A little bit dangerous, but not able to get that smite off. That means Will is able to secure the Baron. So it's 1-for-1, but Baron now circling once again on Hanwha Life. They've got themselves the Mountain Soul as well as Carrier. Yeah, slowed and will be taken out here. Gets the Zenith Blade, but it's a little bit sad in the end. Guma's going to get exhausted as Vista is just chasing after him. He's got the Devour. Can actually eat the Jhin if he wants to. As now Chovy's just underneath this turret, ignoring its potential damage, gets himself the shield from the Haymaker, and they break open the base. Canna is going to hold on to this minion wave, so at least they're not going to lose the game off this one. as with that zoom out, the back looked really, really cool. With this inhibitor not actually going to be taken, as Hanwha now move towards this inner turret on the top side of the map just to get as much gold as they possibly can. And this gold lead is really starting to get into danger territory. They already had a comp that was happy to scale, and they have just taken everything they wanted this game.
T1 have been dancing in the danger zone for like the last 2 games, right? Because the only reason why this works out is that it's a nice execution by Kana, who gets a lot of damage done. Morgan also not quite landing the hook shot flash there. And also Guma is there, because I think otherwise he might still lose, right? Like that is still
There were a lot of things that went right for Kennen, a few things that went wrong for Morgan. I think the late flash was a little bit sad, but he still does his job. Like, this is exactly what you need.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Like, Morgan knows the moment that he cancels his back there, it's like, yeah, I'm just going to roll tension.
Well, as soon as he dies to Jin as well, he's like, all right, guys, you can go, 4v3.
I don't know if the Jin is there. That's the bad part, right?
Oh, no.
As we can see here, doesn't quite get gobbled, as he does have to invest his own flash. But it's Hanwha life. You can't walk up. You can't fight them. What can you do?
I have absolutely no idea. Well, the showstopper is going to come. Oh my goodness! What happened to him? He exploded. The Jin just popped. Oh no. As Faker, he's going to pop the Dominus, looking to try and keep a hold of his Nexus turret. Scanner also just explodes. And Hanwha Life Esports, they've hit critical mass. And T1 can do nothing about it. The piercing arrows are raining down Carrier. I don't know where he was walking, but honestly, it did not matter. As Hanwha Life will do what none of us expected and get the 2-0 over T1. They've done this before. Hanwha Life Esports upsetting T1 is not a thing that we have not seen, but it wasn't what we were expecting today. But it's a beautiful sight for a lot of the Hanwha Life Esports fans.